Morning, fellow zombies. Emotionally screwed up and sleep deprived. It's 2:38. Actually, it's 2:28 in the morning. Open air log for Sunday. It's I can't even see all my damn glasses. My glasses are screwed up right now. I could have sworn it was December, but it's January according to the date. It's January 21st, 2024. My eyesight is going, or else I'm getting my glasses cleaned again. Yeah, you're screwed up zombie out here. We were John C. Roseman, California. I got an issue, guys. I've got an issue. Several hours ago, I came across a fur ball, black and white, a white and black one. Mostly white, few black spotches on this one. An old, tired, hungry kitty. Wasn't a tiny thing. It was a full size adult. It looked like somebody left the cat out, but if you have that kind of a cat, it's supposed to be full of bone, meat and stuff and fat, right? Not this one. This one's off the street. It's like nobody recognized this particular poor kitty, not even if it was a long-term loss. Cat's been through a hell of a lot. Not there's hardly any scratches, but the fight for survival was felt when I was petting him, and I felt the bones, and skin. I'm reminded too much of the parables happening in the Bible that had been haunting me all night. We keep thinking about human beings needing help, or sometimes the animals, and yet the animals are sometimes do come up to us because they do need help. It's not just because I keep running into the marketing algorithms on Facebook all the time because of it. Because of last night, something happened to me that had put me and shaken me down to my damn soul again. I wasn't this hard nosed, or maybe I was a lot harder a long time ago. Didn't realize it. The soul was screaming out, and I couldn't even help him out. He kept going around my leg. I kept petting the cat, but I realized I couldn't even take care of the damn cat. I can give him a little human comfort. That's about it. A little petting. But almost false reassurance that I'd be taking care of him. And I had to realize that in my head. Making a connection with the furball. He had been warbling for about an hour before I even got outside, I think. We're at the front gate, he was screaming and yelling his head off at the people. It was the weirdest damn thing. Was anybody paying attention to the cat, or were they kicking him around? There was no bruising, there was no running around. And yet he looked at me, and I was looking at him like, what do you want? It's like, what's going on, cat? Yeah, making conversations with the damn cat. I wanted to see what the hell was going on. I was hearing all this damn warbling. I thought it was the kids making noises again, but no, it was an animal in need. The thing that was pissing me off is when I put the post out there on Facebook, nobody else would care about him. Nobody. No messages. No. Well, I got the guffaws. I got the emoticons, but did anybody give a shit? Just a feral cat. If it's a feral cat, they usually avoid you like the plague. This one wasn't. It wasn't. There was a thing I was remembering a long time ago that I probably used more of an excuse instead of understanding what was going on in front of me. Years ago, when I was living in North Hollywood, actually not North Hollywood, but in Granada Hills, growing up as a teenager, my brother probably, and I don't know whether or not he came back from the Navy under unauthorized absence or if he got released, but during that time, we had taken care of a furball ourselves. My brother was off to the store. He sees the cat, pets him, walks off. And I suppose the cat just sat and waited for him. It was right by an underpass. My brother comes back with his stuff, pets the cat again. This time, the cat follows him all the way to the door and starts warbling as soon as my brother got into the house. He did that for about a couple hours. The cat did. So my mother got sick and tired of it. We fed him, gave him some clothes, a blanket or something like that outside. But apparently the cat just adopted us right then and there. Dave tried to get rid of him, but he couldn't. The cat just kept coming back. Found a place to give him some food and water and shelter. That's all the furball wanted. Eventually, we did bring him into the house. We had 3 dogs at the time. It took him a long while to get used to the damn furball, and then it took us a long while trying to get used to the stench sometimes. We didn't have any kitty litters, but we did take the cat out every once in a while. He wanted to go to the door and howl and pick him out. He'd go out and come right back. We wanted to come back inside. And for a few years, we had this cat as a pet. Till one day, he never showed up. My brother found out the reason for it. He never did tell me about it until decades after the whole thing happened. Cat became street pizza. He didn't want to upset me. He knew how I became attached to the cat. But then I also discovered how allergic I became to the damn cat. It's like right after we lost the cat, about a decade or two, I'm still suffering through allergies. There's cat dander all around the damn place. And it's not from dogs. I get tested by an allergist and it said, no, it's not dogs, it's cats who you're allergic to. Terrific. So every time there's been a cat, I always try to avoid them like the plague. Because I always figured that my allergens would go freaky at this point. So I used that as an excuse all the time. For the last 25 years or more. Somebody could be having a fur ball, and I'd say, okay, fine. Didn't mean I hated the cat, it's just I didn't want my allergens to drive me crazy, and I couldn't deal with the suffocation. This wasn't suffocation last night, or actually past several hours. It was my conscience trying to kill me. I was having a moral contest in my head. Who was right and who was wrong over this thing. And the issue was, did I want the cat into my life? I could deal with a medical excuse at that point over here, but the thing is, I felt sorry for the creature. I really did. I didn't know if I had a change of heart somewhere down the line. Or maybe it was something else. I don't know. I know what it is to lose a pet in the street. To see it action or hear it. And trust me, I don't want to go through that damn shit again. Knowing that there was not a damn thing you could have done about it. Or try to alleviate the poor creature's suffering. Try to find a way to rush them to the vet, and by that time they're already dead. Dog is one thing. But a furball, it's just as bad. I kept telling myself I didn't want to go through this damn crap. I couldn't help but wanted to know if that poor furball was alive or not. So I kept listening. I hadn't heard him in about 5 hours. Should have given me some time to sleep. I couldn't sleep. I tossed and turned. My back's still killing me. My bed's still a freaking pain in the ass. I can find a hell of a lot of excuses not to take care of the cat. Could I find an excuse not to take care of him? I can find all the damn valid reasons for it. But do I care enough for the damn cat? If I look at it health reasons at this point, I guess the only thing I'd say is, well, I'd like to take care of the cat, but the reason why I sent the information out to Facebook to hopefully to the people in this damn town I live in, maybe they know about the damn cat. Maybe they know him, or if he's got owners, but he didn't have any collars. Nothing. There was no invitations for a collar. Basically grew up feral. At least that's the indications I kept getting anyway. And I don't know if he'd been microchipped or not. A furball like him. Not to mention I screwed up my only chance trying to get him over to a vet anyway. Dial-A-Ride out here, sponsored by, or actually run by Kern Transit, and another corporate transportation agency. I screwed these guys over so many damn times. I don't think they want my business. I don't do their prerequisite calls. They cancel rides, so I know I'm in trouble with these guys. I've been through penalized for about a month. Maybe now it's going to be half a year at this point. So I'm not going to have any rights for these assholes. So might as well get my name stricken up the damn database because I don't play by the rules. And even if I needed emergency transportation just to get down to a vet to take care of my dog, I think I screwed over that one as well. I'm doing real good this for 2024. Worrying about my dog's health, staying home just to watch over and take care of her just in case, kind of screwed over my situation regarding going back to school to continue my education and get closer to the damn diploma. I'm not quite sure if the reason was valid or not. So I'm still tearing myself apart over that. There are no external forces that I would probably throw a finger at. There's nothing. It's only about my choices, my only observations about the damn shit, and whether or not I'm making a legitimate concern or not. Apparently I'm not. I felt, I felt the tug of war when it came down between my dog and the classes for the semester, because I thought maybe a little girl was going to be, going down that pathway slowly. Well, she probably is, and I don't even realize it. Anybody ask me how the hell I was doing? Even myself, I'm kind of unsure about whether or not I'm actually doing something right. Damn. Hold on. Damn it. Get this damn thing untangled. So, question for me now. Am I worrying about my own damn mortality and how the hell I'm going to be able to be dealing with the afterlife? And how the hell am I going to be able to deal with all these damn conflicts that I can't even get resolved? Not the choice of the diploma, no. It's the moral decisions of trying to do something that's right. And feeling guilty about not doing the damn shit in the first place. Was it right to take care of a furball if I'm not in a position to do so? And yet my conscience would tell me that I should take the chance anyway. And I'm like, come on, I'm not in a situation to do this kind of shit. What the hell you want me to do? It's like dealing with another Carol situation, and I don't want that damn shit to happen to me. I mean, God bless it. Come on, that damn thing still haunts me right now. She hadn't contacted me in a hell of a long while, which is a good thing for me. But the bad thing, I'm still stuck with the damn memory of it and the after effects and the feelings and all the mistakes made at this point over here still haunting my ass. So yeah, the moral situations that I'm dealing with right now for this, uh, I don't know where it's stemming from that I can actually point a finger at and do the blame game on this one. I took the time off from school to take care of my dog because this dog is family and I take care of family. That was end of story on that one. Okay, I'll learn to live with that one. Go back in the fall. Hopefully I do better if I'm permitted. Can't do dialer rights, so I'm screwed up on that one. So I have to deal with that one. I don't like to, but I'm going to have to deal with it anyway. But I'm dealing with a damn furball outside. And all he wanted was a home, a family. I can't even give him that shit. I know, where's the harm in that? Oh, that's all I need. How about the fact that I may be telling this furball to get lost after I get him adjusted into a family life? You ever done that to dogs before? Or to anybody else? It hurts, doesn't it? And if you really got a moral conscience going on in your head, if you really got that kind of conflict of spirit, of mind, you'd be going crazy over this damn thing too. Somewhere deep inside, I care. I give a damn about a furball, about a cat. And realizing I can't take care of that damn thing, even if I could. So before medical reason, I'd probably throw up at that point over here because it's my life at this point, and I'm focusing on my dog. And I sure as hell don't want another pet over here because I'll be dealing with the damn management at this point. That's another thing right there. I mean, that's another excuse or another logical thing to say. The world's going hell in a handbasket with a World War III mentality at this point over here. We got autocrats, we got human beings trying to be real control freaks and crazy people at this point over here. Meanwhile, I'm going crazy over a damn furball. And maybe it's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be keep demonstrating what kind of a screwed up human being I am. And if I'm actually am caring enough to take care of the damn thing, despite everything else, maybe I'm going to get screwed over one way or another. That's the thing I'm always afraid of is the damn Carol situation popping up, kicking me in the ass, or maybe I'm going to be losing this damn furball after I put in an emotional attachment and I don't even want to face that pain. That pain. I mean, it's bad enough I'm looking at my own dog and wondering what, when she's going to be kicking the bucket or not. How long? I have to take it a day at a time with her and just enjoy what kind of time I've got with her. I understand that portion. And when it's her time, and I'm going to be a miserable, sorry son of a bitch. That's how it is. That's another thing to add to the damn misery factor that I'll be crying over. Meanwhile, I've got other people trying to be more considerate about my own damn feelings and thinking, well, John, why don't you? You know, I'm a miserable bastard right now, trying to deal with miserable things at this point over here and trying to deal and coping. I don't want other people making that kind of suggestion saying, you have to, why don't you? And I'm thinking to myself, I got to hold my mouth on this one because if I happen to say something really off key at this point over here, the people I'll be indirectly sending this message out. I like to keep good relations with my neighbors at this point over here. And I know there are neighbors out there that keep tabs on me on the YouTube like crazy, seeing how the hell I'm doing. No, I'm not getting a wife. I'm not dealing with that kind of trouble. I'll deal with a dog, and that dog is my wife. That dog is family, and that's the family I deal with, because she's still part of the family that I had already lost a long while ago. So she's the last of it, and I have to take care of her as best as I can. After that, I'm trying not to forecast into that situation there. Meanwhile, the world's going hell in a handbasket. They're trying to figure themselves out as they're trying to commit suicide, genocide, homicide, whatever kind of side they're going through. You know, I turned off the politics for this past weekend and turned on cartoons. Old style cartoons from the 80s. Filmation was a company that was in the business for about, since the 60s. Making animations for children to watch and young adults. Producers on there would, on some series, would do messaging. Back in the 80s, before they went under, in those days, they wanted messaging to the kids to let them know what are good values and what are bad values, and they would demonstrate them in their cartoons. And there were cartoons I was watching and enjoying, just for the fun of it. I was watching them, trying to just get into it, not into the thinking or modes or anything else like I had back in the 80s. No, just watching him as an adult, just trying to enjoy what the hell I used to watch or like to watch. And so, one happened to deal with a topic that I really didn't think that they'd be able to deal with. And I'd watched it as an adult, and it just like went in one ear at the other ear, I think. I don't think I ever reacted to it. The cartoon series was called Brave Star. The last cartoon series that Filmation did before they went under completely. And this one dealt with death. An academy instructor teaching his cadets. There was a contest happening. And in this contest, this trainer who had lived under adoration of everybody for a long while started laughing at him because he flunked. He fell into a pit of mud, and his mind snapped, and they showed an action. It was called Fallen Idol. I never did realize how much this one would be having repercussions. It didn't deal with the death of a family member. It dealt with a murder. As I grab you when the cartoons actually get that serious enough. And this one got serious. It's a hell of a thing to end a video on this one here. It just kind of gnawed at me a little bit after I saw this one. It's bad enough I'm seeing the real damn thing happening these days. I'm worrying about the life and death of a damn cat. And our own moral things are happening right now that we can't even control ourselves. What kind of a world of hell are we living in? And what are we going to be leaving behind? And what the hell do I say to the damn creator about the crap I'm going through right now as it is? It's like terrific. I can't please anybody or anything. It's not the pleasing. It's what was the correct moralistic choice and answer on this one? What was the correct pathway? Because if I didn't do the correct pathway, just how severely punished am I really going to be? And it's bad enough I screw up on dial-a-rite. But this crap. I mean, who the hell would talk about this on the air anyway? Who the hell would be talking about this a lot, you know? I'm not talking about happy people going through happy situations. You want to go through misery, you go to Facebook or social media or X/Twitter with a lunatic out there doing conspiracy theories. How does that grab you? But I swear, if God came down here in human form, I think I'd be pissing him off a hell of a lot. Because if he came out in that damn cat, I think I just pissed him off for eternity. Because I didn't take care of an animal while trying to take care of myself and another animal at the same time. Just how the hell am I supposed to be able to do two things at the same damn time? Bad enough I had to take care of a family. And I didn't look at it drudgery. It looked like a duty. Was it a duty for me to take care of this animal? To bring him inside? Yeah, you talk about a hell of a lot of things. I'd talk about on an audio recordings like crazy on a damn cell phone all the time. But this, I don't know. Does anybody else do this kind of shit? Seriously, does anybody else do this kind of crap? Or am I the only jerk in God's creation that's actually tearing his ass apart over a moralistic situation like this? A question. What was the right choice in this one? And did I flunk it? Boy, am I in trouble.